Hey everybody, it's Cindy Branson. I am here with the Chris Chesar, and we are going to be going over week 2 of the Octoberfest treats. These are the 31 bonuses that every single person that comes into BizStackPro this month, whether you came on day 1 or day 31, you are going to get all of these. But the sooner you do it, the way better, because they're just going to keep multiplying, and you're going to be able to not only get all these bonuses that you will keep, but you're going to get a 14-day trial if you sign up, and then you still get to keep all the bonuses. So let's dig into what week 2 has brought us.
All right, first up for week 2 is day 6, the day 6 freebie for Octoberfest for BizStackPro. Super cool. I love this one. Keyboard shortcuts for Windows and Mac users. You can download the PDF files here for each one of these shortcuts. You get a picture here. These are fantastic, Cindy Branson. And there's something else that's really cool about this. You can scroll down here. You can see the Mac keyboard shortcuts. This is really nice to have. But what's really cool about this is you can repurpose this. This is a great social media post to post something like this as a freebie.
That's right, Chris. That is a fantastic free value you can give away. Even though you got it for free, you're going to have that right to share it with anybody you want. And as we all know, giving value is so important in the online space. So day 7 is Zoom background images. That's right. You're going to get a pack of over 50 Zoom backgrounds that you can completely edit if you choose to. One of them, an example, is right behind me. You can add words, you can add logos, whatever you want. They're yours to use or to give away. Once again, you can use these to give away to other people as a value add for your own leads.
Yeah, these are really nice. I really love these. And, you have the BizStackPro member logo already on them. So with the Canva templates, you could take that off, put your own logo if you wanted to. So these are really nice to have. I mean, there is a little bit of it says 50 and then it says 30 and then it says 50 over here and it says 31. A little confusing here, but I know you downloaded these because when we stop sharing, your background is one of those from the pack. So, which is really nice.
It is. Yeah, when I downloaded it, I believe it was 52 that I got. So
nice. So there you go. So even if the numbers don't match, you get more. So can't beat that. All right, the day 8 freebie. I love this. This is something that Shelly Turner has always tried to instill on us as members over the years, and the Pomodoro method. And I'm not going to get into, I do want to mention there's always a training button, and Shelly Turner actually does a nice video on what it's all about. So you can check that out. But the Pomodoro method is basically a countdown clock. I always thought it was 20 minutes and then 20 minutes on, 5 minutes off. So basically this is set for 25 minutes of work, no distractions, turn the cell phone off, no jumping over to Instagram, no jumping over to TikTok or YouTube or anything like that. Work, focus, 25 minutes of work, take 5 minutes off, and you set the timer for 5 minutes after that. And then when that 5 minutes off, during that 5 minutes, Cindy Branson, you can do anything you want. Have some fun. That's the whole idea of it, is to break that focus for 5 minutes. Give yourself a break. You could make it 10 minutes if you want. That's fine. And you can see here, the clock, the built-in clock here has a 5-minute break, a 15-minute break, however long you want to do it. And you can even have long break every work session. So you could.
Yeah. So the way it's set up, Chris, is it's set up like the defaults are for a 2-hour block. So you're getting 4 25 sessions and 4 5-minute sessions as it's set up in the default, and then your 15-minute break. They are all customizable, though, if you wanted to only do a 10-minute break for the long break. But the idea is that every 2 hours, you take a longer break than the 5 minutes. Or, some people will put 30 minutes and 10 minutes and then do a 20-minute. You kind of see what works for yourself, but definitely highly recommend starting out with that 25/5, because that is the most popular one and what works best for the most amount of people.
Absolutely. So this is super cool, and you will see that you will actually get more work done. This is a proven method, the Pomodoro method. If you want to look it up on Google, check it out. You guys are going to love this one.
All right, that brings us to day number 9 freebie, which is a mindset shift journal.
Ooh,
This is
mindset stuff. You know how I love mindset stuff.
I do, Chris, and I know you can use
Y-
it.
You know that I'm lying. I don't like mindset stuff, but that's the beauty of the 31-day bonuses. You're going to love a lot of stuff, and there might be something that you don't like, and that's okay. But let
That
Cindy go ahead, explain this one. Because this
that's right.
one, Cindy did explain this to me. Sorry to cut you off, Cindy, but you did explain this to me. I said, "Can you look what this one is?" And then when she explained it to me, when I gave it a little bit of had an open mind to it, I kind of liked it. I might use this one.
Yeah, Chris, I think this will be a good one for you. It's a very what I would consider like basic. They're prompting you to write just like in a journal, but they're just giving you prompts about how your mind is working so that you can see it and kind of analyze yourself almost. I haven't gone through all the 30 days, but it is a 30-day journal. All right, and then if you remember on day 2, we had a freebie with the mindset affirmation cards. She's duplicated that here because the reason being that they coordinate with each other. They work in conjunction with one another, which is just another fabulous way to use it.
Cindy Branson, fantastic though. All right, the day 10 freebie. Now, there is training on this one, and I highly recommend watching this. The importance of SOPs. You may have heard that term before, and that means standard operating procedures. Now, this is a nice course that actually Shelley Turner created on her own. It's Shelley Turner, and you'll get access to this course for life. It's yours to keep. Normally goes for $97, but SOPs are, having your daily stuff. If you run a business and you want to hand it, say I call out sick or I want to go on vacation and I do certain things for my business, it teaches you how to structure your standard operating procedures, or what you basically do during the course of your day, so someone can easily step into your job or what you do while you're away. I mean, that pretty much simplifies it, right?
It sure does, Chris. And what is amazing about this is not only do you want to use it for yourself, a lot of entrepreneurs start their businesses without writing anything down about their processes. So once they're ready to start growing, then it's time to write down all their processes. And so not only though can you use this for yourself, but this is an excellent service for any agency to offer so that you can use this as maybe a get in the door kind of thing, or just another service that you're already using for a client that you might build a website for or done something else for. But it's a very complimentary service to any kind of digital marketing that somebody is doing for a company. So, and you can do that. You can use these forms, these templates, and then just use them for any company beside yourself and make money with absolutely no investment on your part.
All right, guys. So make sure you check out the links in the description of this video. Explains everything. It explains your choices. And like we mentioned before, you can come in for $97 a month to get BizStackPro and get a 30-day money-back guarantee. And if you join our team, you'll be getting a bunch of additional bonuses as well. Now, this is the page. If you go to join.chrischesar.com, you can see all the additional bonuses that you'll get, and you'll see all of the premium bonuses that you'll have access to immediately, along with the 31 extra freebies that you're getting just for signing up and checking it out. With this method, you will get a 30-day money-back guarantee, and I think I probably passed it, all the different bonuses. Here they are. These are all the different premium bonuses that with the 14-day trial, you won't have access until you start actually paying, because these do cost us a lot of money to give these to you. And if you go to promo.chrischesar.com, you're going to get, and you'll get the extra 31 free Octoberfest bonuses no matter which way you join. Don't worry about that. And you're going to get all 31. I know Cindy Branson mentioned this, that if you join on October 31st, you're still going to get all 31 of those days. So don't worry about that. But this one, you get a 14-day trial, and you just won't have access to those premium bonuses right away until you start paying your $97 a month. There is no money back guarantee on this one. So you do have those options, and those are your options that you want. I know you guys are going to love BizStackPro. The software is fantastic. You're going to love it. You can run a complete business, whether you're building websites, funnels, and you'll everything that you need, you can use with BizStackPro. Wouldn't you agree with that, Cindy Branson?
Absolutely, Chris. There's no doubt about it. And I mean, honestly, both of these, join.chrischesar.com and promo.chrischesar.com are both fabulous offers. Just, know how much time you're able to put into this, discovery period that you're going to have, whether it's 14 days or 30 days. Like, if you can do 1 hour a day for 14 days, you're going to get so deep into the system that you're going to really know what's going on. But if you only have 1 hour a week, then I suggest doing the 30 days. So that gives you more time to get through some of the things to really make an educated guess of whether or not this is going to be a good fit for you and your business.
Absolutely. And then if you come to promo.chrischesar.com, you'll see this 14-day free trial. You'll see the bonus, get 31 free Octoberfest bonuses. Once you fill out the form, it's just a name and an email, so we know where to send your bonuses, things like that. It'll push you right over to the Octoberfest page here, and you can see what it's all about and go through everything that you get with your 14-day trial, and explains everything right here.
I love this website too, Chris. It's very seasonal with the Oktoberfest theme, and I know you did a lot of work on that, so good job. Thanks so much for being here. If you haven't yet, check out the free trial, 14 days, kick the tires, get all 31 bonuses, no matter what day you joined us in October, and you won't regret it. I promise. Because there's no obligation. 14-day free trial, you get to keep the bonuses. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it works, fantastic. You're going to have a whole team that we talked about, a whole support system, and we would love to bring you into the fold.